Head coach Megan Griffith, first year Maria Arrebola, and sophomore Riley Weiss. Coach, start with an opening statement about today's victory over Southern Miss, and then we'll take questions.
So I thought that there was a great response, especially in the second half. It's always difficult when you come off a loss, right? And especially in a meaningful game. Yesterday, I think we were all trying to figure out, okay, like, how do we turn the page, right? And I think we all committed to some things. Our team took it really seriously, took it to heart, and I was happy to see that come to fruition in the second half. I think, Southern Miss came out, wanting to win that game. We knew that. It's a well-coached program, and we got a lot of respect for them, and I think they play really hard. They got a lot of great players. So we knew we were going to get their best, right? Nobody wants to come all the way down here and not give their best. So I was happy with, again, what we did in the second half, and just a lot of contributions. This is the first game that our bench production has been in double figures and 22 points. So that says a lot about a response, which, again, I'm excited to carry that over until tomorrow.
All right, we'll take questions. We'll start with Jen Hatfield.
Hey, everybody. Congrats on the win. Riley and Maria, for you, kind of like what Meg was just saying, after yesterday's loss, how did you and your teammates kind of react in the time in between games and, try to respond differently? Like, what did you guys do to kind of turn the page?
Yeah, we just knew that individually we all needed to make changes, and I think we made those changes today.
Yeah, we knew what we had to do and we applied it, so that's what it is.
Megan, to ask you about Riley for a second, 22 points, 3 assists, no turnovers. What'd you like about her decision-making in particular today?
She shot the ball. That's what I liked about her decision-making. She took 15 threes. I told her, you need to be taking 15 threes every game. You can shoot as much as you want. Every time you touch the ball, you should be thinking about shooting. That's how talented she is. And I told her, too, that's going to make you a better decision-maker. So what I was proud to see that, Riley, the more aggressive she was, and hopefully she can attest this and understand that it makes her a better basketball player, because there's nobody on the court that's going to demand a closeout like that. And, she learned a lot from a player that last year she got to see it happen, and it's now happening to her. So, I think the more she just goes into games knowing, hey, I'm going to think shot every time I catch the ball, it's, again, just going to open up the game for her in so many other ways. So I was really proud of her, because she told me that I could trust her, and I told her, hey, I believe in you. You got to believe in yourself. So she did that tonight.
Maria, for you, with your points off the bench, how comfortable are you feeling, in your first season, and what do you feel like was working well for you tonight?
Yeah, this is a great team. Like, and we know from the beginning what we have to do. It's like just applying it. I knew I was having a good game from the beginning, especially starting on defense. So everything comes from defense.
One more for me. Meg, for you, looking at the box score here, Southern Miss shot pretty well, but you guys also forced a lot of turnovers. The rebounding looks better. So I'm curious, how you evaluate the defense in particular. Did you see the improvements you were looking for yesterday, or is that still something you're looking to clean up for tomorrow?
There's always things we can fix, Jen. You know that. But it's I was happy with just our assertiveness and aggressiveness to go get the basketball. We talk a lot about being ball getters, and I thought Southern Miss really kind of gave us the first punch with that. Especially their shooters are so good at like responding and getting to the next thing, and struggle with contesting and turning and getting the ball. So once we did that, and once other people started getting in the mix, you can see like our rebounding was really balanced. Everybody was like 5, 4, 8, 7, 7. So again, it was just a true team effort, and our offense rebounding is something we take a lot of pride in. And today, I was really happy. In the last couple of games, we've been converting almost 1-to-1 on those with 18 second chance points tonight. So yeah, there was definitely a lot of things I liked to see. I thought we were smart with our pressure more in the second half. First half, we let them get a little loose on us, but something that these are why we play opponents like this. They're going to make us better when it counts.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Jen. We're going to go ahead, Steve. He's with the Battle for Atlantis.
Yeah, just very quickly, Jen pretty much question, and your answer pretty much covered what I had. But if you look, no three-point shooting is a big part of what you do, but I think got you at like 22 of 32 from inside the arc, and how you made the most of your second chances and playing in close there. Just talk about that too, and how well you shot otherwise from inside.
Yeah, that's that's the balance. Balanced attack that we talk often with our team. We always say like in out, right? And when we were playing a lot of out early, which we were feeding our hot hand, which is great. But we have so many weapons all over this team. We have almost all 5 of our starters are averaging double figures now. So it's just we have to realize when to attack, what's the mismatch, and hunt that constantly throughout the game. And I thought we did that much better today than even yesterday. And it's just a work in progress. We have a lot of new faces and new roles, and I'm just excited for us to build off this one.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Steve. Thanks, Jen. Coach, Riley, Maria.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Easy for you, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Job, Monster.